Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and in this video I'm going to be talking about some new products. Most of these are viral makeup launches. Let's get started. So first up, I'm going to be starting off with my eyebrows. For that, I have this e.l.f. instant eyebrow pencil, and it's like in a literally in like a pencil form. Like you can see, it has a it has like sort of a pointed tip, which actually gives you a lot of precision to apply this particular product. It is in the shade deep brown, but it matches my eyebrow color really well. So it actually is pretty dark, okay? And I picked it up because it was really affordable, and I just feel like because of that pointed tip, you sometimes do get a little harsh line, and yeah, maybe go overboard a little bit. Like there are certain places where there is that thick line that is left. I'm trying to add like the thinnest strokes, but it's still a little too stark for my liking. But because it's affordable, I will still use it. I love eyebrow pencils that are affordable because I go through it really fast and I tend to use them up really fast. And today I'm going to be doing my makeup a little bit different because I feel like I look really dull. It's also because I am very sick for the past 1 month or more. I've just been falling sick on and off. So my lips are a little pale and all of that. And I just want a little pick me up because yeah, so I will be doing my lips and then the rest of my face. And for that, I would like a really nice bright shade. Of course, when I say bright, I have this one. This is the MAC Maximal Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade Ruby Woo. A lot of you guys wanted me to try this out, and also if it's possible, to find a dupe. I know this is not a dupes video, but I just wanted to show you guys this new find that I have that is so similar to this particular shade. So I'm going to be swatching the MAC Maximal Matte Lipstick, which is a cult favorite lipstick, and this is a reformulation, and this is in the shade Ruby Woo on this side. I feel like the formula of this one has changed so much. It's looking a little bit sheer and compared to the previous Ruby Woo, but since I know a lot of you guys would ask me for a dupe of this one and are still looking for a dupe for this one at a much affordable price point, I have something that is a spot on match for this, and I really like the formulation of this one. This one is from René. This is their Prime Matte Lipstick in the shade Rustic Red. Now can you see how identical the shade matches? I first of all love this shade because I feel like it brightens up my face. Also, it makes my teeth look really nice and white. What I really love about this particular formulation is that it's really nice and comfortable. You don't really have to tug and pull on your lips, and it has really nice color payoff. Now I also wanted to include a shot of the lipstick with makeup on just so that you can see how it looks like side by side. This is really affordable. It is for less than half the price of MAC Ruby Woo. So I absolutely love this lipstick for that. So I would highly recommend you guys to check this one out if you feel like you're not happy with the color payoff of Ruby Woo, you don't really like the formulation of that, or you're emptied your Ruby Woo and you don't really want to repurchase that because it's expensive and you just want something that is very similar with really good formulation and wear time. Definitely do try this one out. Of course, you can shop this with my coupon code, which I will leave right here on the screen on the René app as well as René website. And then now let's move on to the next products that I have. A lot of new products, a lot of really popular products. So yeah, and I also always get asked about my jewelry details most of the times. This one is from H&M. This is from my subscribers Instagram page, which is called JENHA. I will link it in the description box below. They sell anti-tarnish jewelry. If you in case are interested, make sure to check them out and please do support them as well. Anyways, let's move on to the face makeup. For moisturizer, I have this Dot & Key Strawberry Do It All moisturizer. I picked this one up because I saw it everywhere literally, and this was, some people were comparing it to the Embryolisse Late Concentrate, and they said it's a very good dupe. So this can be used as a primer, a moisturizer, a makeup remover, an overnight mask. This is the consistency of this moisturizer. Actually, you know what, I really like the consistency of this. It's really nice and emollient. It feels really nice and dewy on my skin. It feels hydrating. It is a little bit thick, so I'm not sure if you would like it if you have very oily skin or if you live in humid climates. Like I cannot see this work for humidity, but right now when it's getting really cold and you want like a thick moisturizer, this would work. I like it. And then I'm going to let this dry down a little bit because if I use any primer on this, everything is going to just move around. But for primer, I did pick up this Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I wanted this for the longest time because I want to compare it with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and I picked up the smallest size available on the Sephora website because did you see the prices of these products? Yeah, it's very, very expensive. This one I got 10 ml for 2,450 rupees. Yeah, they did recently have a discount as well, but still can't justify the prices of this, especially the full price. And why is this moisturizer burning around my nose? So this is what it looks like. It doesn't feel half as sticky as the e.l.f. primer, because the e.l.f. one, you can't even do this. It does feel a little bit sticky, but okay, it doesn't feel sticky at all actually. Just a subtle tackiness, but nothing like the e.l.f. one. I still like, I don't know if I would like this over the e.l.f. one, because the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer is my absolute favorite. That can fix any of my makeup woes. Okay, some days just I feel like, my makeup is not looking good or whatever, just use that primer. It just pretty much fixes most of the makeup on that goes on top of it. Anyways, now for foundation, I have the very popular Tear cushion Tear. I can't pronounce as I checked as many videos as I can to get the pronunciation right, but it doesn't like sink in. Tear foundation, cushion foundation. I recently launched in India on Nykaa, on Tira Beauty. So on Nykaa you cannot find it on a discount, but on Tira you can find it on discount all of the times. Okay, but I got this one in the shade 31N French beige. I also got their mask fit makeup fixer, because this is also said to be a really good product. So we're going to be testing that out. It comes with a packaging like this, like ta-da, and then you get a cushion. You open it up this way, and all you have to do is just take the lightest amount of it, just little bit. And some people like tap off the excess. I'm not sure, because I don't know what is excess yet. Okay, and then we are gonna be applying this. Oh wow, I like that shade match. And just look at that coverage. What? Oh. But it looks very skin-like. Okay. I just dipped it once for half of my face. I think I need to go in again for the rest of my face. I'm so not used to using anything apart from my brush or like a beauty blender that I am actually struggling with this, as opposed to some people who are doing it so easily. I'm not finding this to be as easy as that. First time I'm trying out something that's super viral. It didn't disappoint at all. Next up for concealer, I'm going to be using the Mars Cancel Concealer. Again, I've seen this being talked about so much everywhere that I did receive it in PR, but I didn't try it out for a while because I was keeping it for this video. I'm just going to be applying that much. I have this one in the shade 05. The shades could have been better, not going to deny that. Like, there are not a lot of deeper shades. Again, not a lot of shades for anyone pretty much. There are some shades that have been like skipped. To blend that out, I'm going to be using this brush, which is the Mars BRF09 brush. This is the concealer brush that was sent along with the concealer. So I have used this brush a couple of times. I really like it. It gets the job done. It's very precise. It's quite dense the way I like it, not very flimsy. It feels a little rigid to blend, but the coverage and the finish it's giving is so seamless and beautiful. For bronzer, I have this Too Faced Chocolates Caramel Melting Bronzing and Sculpting Stick. I wanted to try this one out for the longest time. It was not launched in India, at least most of the shades. This is what it looks like. I feel like it would be a really good match. Okay, it's a little bit dark. And by the way, these are Real Technique brushes. Okay, I picked up a bunch of it, like a set, all of this for a fraction of the cost on Amazon during some sale, and it was like for 700-800 rupees, and it is from the original seller. I'm not sure if there's any defect because I haven't checked it yet. Okay, but it's from the seller called ATM Retail, and they are the ones who officially actually distribute Real Techniques brushes. This bronzer is really nice and creamy. It actually blends really easily, and the shade is actually not bad. It's not as dark as I feared it would be. Next up for blush, I finally picked up the Milk Makeup jelly. What is this called? cooling water jelly tint. I got this one in the shade Splash, and I got this from an Instagram seller called International Makeup, and this is what it looks like. It came packaged in a very like messy format where there was like newspaper crumble all over the product, and I was so glad because it actually entered the product as well. I'm so glad that it had this shield. Okay, and this is how the product looks. It has like these tiny little bubbles. I'm not sure why. Okay, I think it's due to the heat. The product seems to be like not withstanding the heat, but this is how the tint looks like. I'm just gonna be applying it. Ooh, that's pigmented, and it does have that cooling feel. I just feel like, but it's a little hard to blend. I'm not sure if it's the base product. I'm not sure if it is this product. It seems to not blend out as seamlessly as I expected it to. I did pick up a lot of the Indian dupes for this particular product, so I will be comparing it. Do not worry, because it's a very viral product. I like the concept. I like that it's a new kind of a product. It looks really nice. It feels nice on the skin, like a cooling sensation. It's just that it's a little bit hard to blend. And then now finishing up with the makeup fixing spray. I'm going to be using the Tear Mask Fit Makeup Fixer. I'm not sure about this makeup fixer because the minute I applied it, the makeup started to get really patchy and it's fading away. It's not the very job of a makeup fixer, and I'm not sure now how the hell am I going to fix this shit. So this is my makeup done, and I have my thoughts. Okay, I have some thoughts. First of all, the lipstick I absolutely love. I've been having it for a while now, and like I mentioned, my lips are really dry, and this one hasn't been drying my lips out at all. I really find it to be really comfortable, and the shade match is spot on with Ruby Woo. I feel like, in fact, Ruby Woo, so I have my final thoughts about the product. Compared to Ruby Woo, even like the Rene lipstick, it doesn't even bleed as much, and it's not like feathering or anything. So I really like that. I really like how comfortable it feels. I've been wearing this now. Now moving on to the primer, I feel like I really like the e.l.f. primer. I feel like this one is kind of too expensive for what it's doing. I really like that my e.l.f. primer just performs that good that I don't think I would repurchase a full size of this. I would just repurchase my e.l.f. primer because that, even though it's a little bit sticky, it adheres onto the makeup so well. It never makes my foundation or anything skip, or nothing, gets hard to blend on the face. So this one, I'm not sure if it did make anything hard to blend, but I feel like the skin tint was a little, like the blush was a little bit hard to blend on top of this one. So if you're someone who's just looking at a really good affordable alternative, you can try out e.l.f. But if you find e.l.f. too sticky, then maybe you can just stick to the makeup. For this cushion foundation, I really like it. I really love the finish, the coverage, the way it sits on my skin, the way it looks and everything. I really like the shade match as well. 31N French Beige is a perfect match for me. I'm not sure of my shade match in MAC. Okay, so I cannot give you a shade reference right there, but I want to say I'm Maybelline 310 because even that shade doesn't match me pretty well. But if I have other shade references, it is Huda Beauty Baklava in the old foundation, like the first Huda Beauty foundation. In Charlotte Tilbury, 7.5 warm, and Horse Labs foundation, it is 270, pack 2.5. These are pretty much most of my most used shades. So if you are around that shade, you can just pick up this one. I think this would work for people of NC40 skin tone because that's the kind of skin tone I've seen that most people have pulled this one off. I don't really like the shade match NC40 on me. So this is nothing like that. I really like this shade match. I really like how it looks. It is so beautiful, gives coverage but looks like skin and really nice. But I feel like it's making my makeup look a little bit sweaty because right now the room is really hot and humid, so it is making it a little bit sweaty, like the sweat is seeping through. I'm not sure if it is very oily skin friendly or if it is for someone who lives in very humid climate. I'm not sure if it's humidity proof. And this setting spray, I would just straight up skip it because it kind of makes my makeup just fade away and also pill up a little differently. This moisturizer from Dot & Key I really like. This jelly tint, I'm not sure, you guys. I'm finding it very hard to blend. I mean, the tint it leaves and all of that is beautiful. It's very like subtle, very natural, but I can't justify the price of this. So I will try out all the dupes and update you guys in the next video. And then I also have this elf eyebrow pencil, not the best but not the worst, so I will stick to using this for my day-to-day usage. And the bronzer stick, however, performed really well. I really like that. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk to you guys about. Make sure to check out the products. I will link it in the description box below. So yeah, and also let me know what other products you'd want me to review, what other videos you'd like to watch. Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next